Mitch, we're getting your doorstep here, mate. Here we are. It's a big season ahead. Round 0, do we love it?
Yes, I actually do. I think it's good for the game up north. Finally, some love for Queensland, New South Wales.
But there's a bloody cyclone.
Yes.
What's going on?
We just had Jane Bunn on Footy and Friends, and she said it's still up in the air. We had her exclusively on Footy and Friends, and she told us that the game is still up in the air.
Well, what do you reckon? Come here. What do you reckon? There's a bloody cyclone coming down. Are we even going to get a game on Thursday night?
Play through it, boys. Get it done.
130 kilometre winds.
You want to be kicking to the goal-scoring end, of course.
I hope you win the toss.
I love it. I'm a Sydney Swans fan, so come up to Sydney and have a look at it. It's great fun.
There's a bloody cyclone going on down there. What's going on?
I guess that means that the Swans game's going to be the opening game of the year. If the Brisbane game gets moved, then the Swannies starts the season again. So how good's that?
Truthfully, hate it. Completely hate it. I don't know why you take the game out of its home in Victoria and put it in Sydney where no one actually gives a fuck. Everything happens for a reason, and that's why Alfred's rolling in right when round 0 is. So, yeah.
That's God talking. Yeah, that's coming from the top.
I'm all for it. More footy the better, in my opinion.
Okay, more footy the better. We like it. But there is a cyclone. Now, I heard you got Jane Bunn on earlier to talk through things. What's your inside word about what's going to happen on Thursday night?
With all due respect to Jane, we didn't actually get a succinct answer from her. It was a fair bit of rambling, but I think all guns blazing, good to go for Thursday.
You're a man from Adelaide, so you're not really in the round 0. You're more of a gather-round operator. Do we like round 0, or are we not really for it?
It's a bit of a mess, I think, Scotty. It's a bit of a mess. I think it's the last year of round 0.
Wow. That's big, and I don't mind it. We like big calls here. We don't like sitting on the fence, and I really appreciate that from you.
I'm excited that Geelong are part of it this year, but no, it just should be round 1. It makes zero sense. It was all about going to Queensland while NRL were in Las Vegas, and they're not even there this week. They're going next week, I'm pretty sure. So, what's the point now?
Joshy, how are you? Good to see you. Just joined the team.
Hello. Is this how this works?
I was saying to the guys before, I was trying to work out who's actually playing this on Thursday night. I like the tradition and the history of Richmond Carlton at the G. You know who's playing, but it is a better matchup.
Well, there might be nobody playing because there's a bloody cyclone.
Anywhere, anytime, I say. Yeah. That's an excuse. Just play through it. Just short ball drop. Just go. Work the handball, run through.
I don't like it. I'm a Richmond supporter. The traditional round 1 is Thursday night, Richmond Carlton at the MCG.
Are you worried at all that when round 1 comes around that this might be the last ever Richmond Carlton game?
Absolutely. I'm already backing down from my take. Richmond need to get off that Thursday night slot.
All right, let's get to the serious stuff. Who's going to win the flag this year?
Swannies.
Okay, who's going to win the Coleman?
Joel Amati.
Okay, Brownlow medalist?
Chad Warner.
Who's going to win the flag this year?
Giants. Do you know what I just said also on the show? Ben King for the Coleman, and I know you're big on him. I've jumped on your bandwagon with that.
Carlton are going to win the flag.
Carlton going to win the flag. You've heard it here first. Premiers this year?
Freo.
Okay, I like that.
Their list is ready to go. Added Bolton, bit of class up forward. Tracy and Amos are going to pop again, so I reckon they're primed and ready. Sarong's going to have a revenge year. I saw it in his eyes when they lost to Port at the end of last year.
I hate to say it, but I think Collingwood.
I think let's all brace for that.
I want to say the Pies, but I don't think so. I think Sydney.
Premiers, I want to say the Cats, but no, I reckon if not the Cats, GWS.
I've got the Dockers. I think, unfortunately, I heard somebody say that before, but Freo are ready to go. Heave ho. How good would it be? First Freo premiership.
I would love that. Premiers for this year, who do you got?
Give me GWS. I reckon it's going to be a pretty fun story. They looked pretty good to end the year last year, but bombed out in final, so give me GWS.
Sorry, your Brownlow medalist?
Connor Rosie, he's angry, he's pissed off. He thinks everyone's riding off the power, but he wants to change that himself.
Gee, these are some strong answers. Brownlow medalist?
Probably Nick Dacos.
Nick Dacos by a long way.
It'll be Nick Dacos. He should already have 2, so.
Nick Dacos will win the Brownlow. If he plays every game, he will win it by the length of the Flemington Straight.
I'll stick with Caleb Sarong. Like I said, I saw it in his eyes. I think he's going to have a revenge season.
A part of me thinks Caleb Sarong if Freo are going to win, but surely they're not going to clean sweep all the awards. But I think Caleb Sarong is definitely a good chance. And then someone else, maybe it is just Clary's year. Clary, Melbourne bounced back, kicked 3 on the weekend. He's going to get 30 a game. Clary or Caleb Sarong.
Okay, and the last thing I need to know is just any prediction for this year. What is your big call for 2025?
I don't want to be doom and gloom, be expecting a few coaching changes this year. Might be a few big names waiting in the wings. Adam Simpson, John Longmire, Nathan Buckley. There's a few out there just waiting for a new job.
Oh boy.
This on Footy and Friends just moments ago. I think Nick Dacos is going to announce he's going to move to Tassie and be the captain 4 years ahead of schedule.
Oh boy, I like that.
Like Gary Ablett Jr. did. No one would have thought Gary would move, father-son selection, but I think Nick's going to do it.
That is wild.
Tommy McCartney kicked 10 goals in a game.
10 goals in a game. Gather round. We're going to be there Thursday night. It's Cats versus Crows. My prediction is if the Cats win, he has to get meow tattooed somewhere on his body. Are you happy to accept that?
Absolutely. And when the Crows beat Geelong, you will get cacaw on your ass.
Done. I'll commit to that. Done. You're saying it here first. Tattoos will be made.